Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of my survival Minecraft series. In the last episode, we built these nice big stairs leading up to our future castle. I think they turned out quite nice. Obviously, there's going to be a lot more terraforming going on around them. I'm going to be adding lampposts and a lot more little details, but just as a base design, I think this turned out quite nicely. Now, as I was doing some of the material gathering in order to build these stairs, obviously I had to do a lot of mining in between, some of which led to me finding the deep dark, and some of which led to me finding something else. Okay, I landed here. I don't actually remember where the something else is specifically. Hang on. There's a hole somewhere around here. Hang on. Where is it? Looking for a torch. Oh no. Haha, I found it. There it is. Very easy to find hole. Anyways, I made a staircase up to the top here, but if we wiggle our way down this very long and claustrophobic staircase, any minute now. Any minute now. This is probably gonna make somebody dizzy. I'm sorry. Go all the way down here. I finally found the thing I've been looking for since day one. A skelly spawner. Finally. I mean, I mentioned in the first few episodes, and probably more than just those, how much I love having a skeleton farm, and I'm so used to having a skeleton farm in every world that I'm in, just so I have unlimited arrows. To be fair, I'm used to not having an infinity bow, but having unlimited arrows and bone meal, I really like having a skeleton farm, and I finally found a skelly spawner while I was caving. So our first project for today is obviously going to be turning this into a farm. I've just obviously marked it out and kept it from spawning and emptied the chests mostly. But what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to clear out a nice big space, and then we're gonna send them up and drop them back down. Now I don't need the XP from them, so I can just let them fall. I don't really need the option to toggle on and off if I want to manually kill them. I don't want to have to do that. That's a lot of work. I think an added bonus of the location of this is, if you noticed when we first flew over to the hole here, we're right near the castle. We're right down in kind of the valley area by the river, underneath the castle cliffs, which I think is gonna be very nice because we can then tie in our skeleton farm into the castle grounds built. Not the castle itself, obviously, but all the other stuff around the castle. Because we've got the barracks, we've got stables, we've got all sorts of stuff that'll be going in down here. And this skeleton farm is going to be, I mean, already underground, so we can either tie it into a dungeon system that actually does connect to the castle in some way, or it might end up being an actual building. I haven't decided, because it is a very long ways up to bring something up here. And I think technically it ends up, actually I'm not sure, I get very turned around. It might technically be under the water there, so if it is, there won't be a building. But if it's under the land, I might bring them all the way up, put a little building, some sort of like tower sort of thing, and then they can drop down, and I'll be able to tie it in with the look of the castle. So I think my first step here is going to be actually figuring out where it is. Hang on, I have the coordinates for it pulled up. Oh, looks like it's this way a bit more. 1502. So roughly here. And 259. Okay, so, oh, no, it won't be in the water. Okay, so it's on this edge here. Honestly, that could work because I could tie it into like a bridge house thing. Gate house bridge, but bridge house. Ignore me, I can't talk. I could even make it like a fishing house or something. My previous statement was not very coherent. I was picturing, you know, when there's a bridge and there's like towers on the ends of the bridge and they protect the bridge. Yeah, That's what I was thinking. But this is actually a very satisfying placement right in the center of this curve here. So I think we're going to be going the actual building route. I'm obviously going to have to think a little bit about what the building is going to be, but this is a good location. I'm going to mark it with, I guess, whatever blocks I have, just so I know, okay, this is the rough area where it is. I'm going to start building the farm itself so the skeletons can keep spawning, and then I'll build it up. It's going to be ugly, and then I'll fill it in with an actual building once I have the farm itself built. So, I think I'm just going to get started on building the farm. Let's go. Well, we have a functioning farm. There's currently no skeletons falling out, but that is because I just flew away and came back a second ago. But you can see we already have some stuff here. Yeah, we've got a good collection going already, and I've only really been in the area for a pretty short period of time. So I have the feeling we're gonna very quickly run out of space with just these 3 bins, so I will be expanding our storage, but I think the expanded storage will be in the building above once I get that set up. Now, obviously, this area is very ugly currently. This is just, I dug a hole and yeah, made it work. We're gonna, oh, someone just died. Hello. So we're gonna pretty this up, the farm area here, as well as building a building up above. You can see I've already made a drop down point, and I'm just about to set up a tunnel up, although there's a blockage. I think I need to clear the blockage first. Let me go do that. All right, I need to plan this out here. Every time I make a bubble elevator, I tend to mess it up in some way. So let's see if I can not do that. All right, I'm gonna put signs here. Nice and easy. I'm gonna go up and stick a bucket of water at the top, and then I'll do the kelp trick. So luckily I can just fly out. I'll fly out through this way. That'll be easier. Go. Wow. Takes 2 rockets. Good to know. Oh, 3 rockets. Yeesh. It is a long ways down. All right. Now, bucket of water. And I'll just ride that down again. Well, all right. Okay. All right. Don't do what I do, I guess. Make good choices with your life, and don't jump down holes when the water hasn't reached the bottom yet. That's how that works. All right, now we gotta float back up again. We'll use the kelp here and give ourselves some bubbles. All right, and back down we go. There we go. That should be a bubble column. Nice. Okay. I will probably also incorporate some sort of spiral staircase type situation going down, but realistically, this is the fastest way to get up and down, so I will never use the staircase. It will probably be purely for aesthetics. I'm gonna go collect some materials, and then I'm gonna fly back over here, and we can build this tower thing together. So just to walk you guys through some of my thought process here, I'm trying to go for, again, a similar palette to what the castle is going to be, but a little more rustic, because obviously it's down here. I'm thinking this kind of similar to our mill house back over at our base. It's kind of been here a while. It's old, it's fallen apart, but again, it's using the same kind of materials that are up there, as well as bone blocks. I wanted to incorporate bone blocks because it kind of symbolizes, okay, this is what's going on here. We're getting bones. We're using the materials that are being farmed here to build the building. So I'm gonna have two entrances, one over here and one over here, and that's because I'm also going to have two bridges. So I'm gonna have a bridge crossing over this way, and I think it'll be a bit of a bigger bridge. It'll be not quite grand, but again, it's leading to more of the palace grounds over here, so it'll be more well traversed. And over here, we're gonna have a smaller bridge. Honestly, it might not even be a bridge. It might be more like a stepping stone pathway type situation. But either way, I wanted two entrances kind of leading to the two paths that I will have. Now, you can see I've already started detailing and I haven't even finished like building the building up, and that's because I don't really know my plan. I wanted to build a initial shape, get some detailing in to see if I like the direction it's going, and I think I'm liking it. At first I wasn't sure, but the more I added in the wood detailing, the more I started to like it. So I am going to continue it. I think it's going to be a pretty short tower. It's not going to be like my windmill or anything. It's only going to be maybe one more layer. It's going to be short and squat, but the second layer is not going to be quite as dark as this layer. I think it's going to be mostly cobble and wood. I'm going to try to bring in more of the spruce wood. The roof of it is going to be wood because, again, I want it to be a little bit more natural than the castle buildings themselves. It is technically a farm building. Even though it is technically going to be somewhat short and squat, it's a little tall. It's still a tower, but I think this is kind of the maximum height I'm going, and the roof will be on top of here. I think that'll keep it short enough. I don't want it to be crazy tall. All right, the exterior is finished. I'm gonna be honest, it did not turn out the way I was expecting it to, but I definitely don't hate it. I think it'll look quite good, especially once there's more buildings around. Right now it's the only building anywhere nearby, so it feels a little bit out of place. But I think it'll work quite well. And that is the interior finished. So it's just a nice, very simple storage area up here. Lots of empty chests where I will sort all the bones and arrows and excess stuff from the skeleton farm. Toss a little campfire in here. There is an upstairs with nothing in it yet. I might throw a bed up here in the future just in case I need to set my spawn somewhere. But yeah, it's just kind of a nice simple little interior. If I can get down, there we go. And whenever I need to, I really hope there's water. Okay, good. I couldn't see the water. And whenever I need to, I can pop down here. Now, the one thing is, while I'm up there, it is not loading the farm. In order to load the farm, I do have to be down here. So yeah, the farm has not been running, but that's okay. Again, I think if I had this farm running constantly, it would produce way more than what I actually need. So this will just be a convenient spot for me to AFK whenever I need to stock up on my bone meal or on my arrows. I just flew back to my base to grab some materials for my detailing, and I happened to drop down by my farms, and my cows are gone. All of my cows are gone. I came back and I just dug it up, but there was a block of sand, a singular block of sand right here. And I don't know when it got put there. It was probably an Enderman. Can they move blocks of sand? I thought it was only dirt, but it was probably an Enderman regardless. And all the cows are gone, and they aren't even like out and about. So clearly they escaped and just vanished. Like, there's none in the forest. There's none around. To be fair, I think I only had like 4 cows, maybe like 2 or maybe 4 cows in there at the time. Because I had just relieved some of them of their duties and I hadn't bred more yet. But still, they're all gone. So I think one of my side quests today is gonna be replacing my cows. Anyways, cows aside, oh hey, there's a cow. That one's always been there though, that's not my cow. Cows aside though, I have finished my lovely, oh, I'm out of rockets again, yay. I finished my farm. I've added a lot of extra stuff on the exterior here because it felt very awkward just on its own. It really felt like it was sticking out, and so I made it a nice little farm. I added a little like barn slash shed onto the back corner of it. We've got pigs in here. They've got a happy little yard to themselves, a little bit of a mud pit over here. I've detailed with berry bushes. We've got a farm, and actually I'm gonna spread some more beetroot around just because I like the hint of red. I like it being a kind of messy looking farm, so I'm trying to keep it that way. But yeah, I've just added a lot of these little details. I've got barrels and pumpkins and all sorts of stuff. Oh, and my favorite detail is actually around the front here. Hello, friend. I added the skeleton head here that I picked up from the Deep Dark. If I collect more skeleton heads from the Deep Dark in the future, I will probably add more of them here. It's kind of a funny, oh wow, this is ugly. It's kind of a funny look just because it's like, oh, you got a nice like cozy farmstead here and a skull. Okay, that's fine. So I think the more skulls I eventually add, the funnier it'll kind of look. So I'm gonna keep an eye out for those. I'm actually still really torn about whether I like the roof on this or not. I'm debating if I should remove the roof and make it like an a regular kind of tower, like a more of a watchtower style. If you guys know what I mean, where it's kind of like 4 posts at the corners, like it's a flat top instead of a pointy roof top, and you can actually climb up and stand on the top of the tower. That would involve, it would end up being a little bit taller, and I don't know if it would look good, but let me know what you guys think. If you guys like the roof, I'll keep the roof. If you guys think I should try the different tower look, let me know. I'll give it a try. Honestly, I might try it regardless, and if I like it more, I'll keep it. If not, I'll rebuild the roof. But I don't like building roofs. So I've built one, but then I'm never happy with them, so I'm trying to decide if I want to change it. I might even change it like way down the road once I have, again, more buildings in here and I kind of figure out the whole style for the area, but let me know what you guys think. Aha, I found one of the escapees. Come here, buddy. Come on. You gotta repopulate my cow population. Let's go. In you go. There we go. Much better. Now you guys stay in the pen, okay? I know sometimes Endermen might come and deposit gifts, but you have to behave. Yeah, you can't escape on that one. That one's not near the exit. Maybe I need to double up these fences. Although, even if there's a block here, they'll be able to climb over the gate, so I don't know. I'll just have to keep an eye on them. If they escape again, it is what it is. In case you've ever wondered how I've been getting the gunpowder for my rockets that I've been using, this is how I do it. Because I don't have a gunpowder farm yet, it's definitely on the list of things to build at some point. But because I don't have one yet, I basically just run out to the desert. I go all the way past my village here, well, it's nighttime, and I just hunt creepers. Obviously, when I do it this way, I do have to dodge all of the skeletons and the spiders, but they're really easy to dodge. So it's not much of a problem. Hi, friend. Don't blow up, don't- No, you blew up. Yeah, it's a little tricky. So one full night of creeper hunting gets me almost a stack of gunpowder, which is honestly pretty good. So I'm definitely planning on building a gunpowder farm at some point, but for now, this works. You know, takes me 10 minutes just running around killing creepers, and you know, it makes a decent amount of rockets, and they last me for quite a while, so it's not a bad system. Now, one of our last jobs for the day here, I'm actually going to get a second llama and put it in one of these stalls. I already have one saved over by my farms there that has been there for a very long time. So I'm going to bring him over, put him in here, and we're also going to customize the llamas. We're going to give them carpets. Now, I only have a limited selection of wool colors currently, so we're just going to use what we've got, and if I decide I don't like them, any of them, then I'll go find more wool and we'll get that sorted. All right, you come with me, buddy. You are not gonna get to hang out with the cows anymore. You're gonna make a new friend and you're gonna get a job. Isn't that exciting? Oh, hi. Look at that, our first customer. That's lovely. Okay, I think I'm gonna put him in this one. I feel like he's gonna just try to climb out of that one, so can you come in here, buddy? No, inside. You can do it. There we go. And then I'm gonna tie you to that. No, maybe not. Maybe not. All right, let's try this again. How about there? Sure. We'll do that one for now. All right, let's see. This one is mostly orange, so we're gonna try the orange carpet on you. Oh wait, first we have to tame you. So let's see if you like me. Do you like, oh, you like me. Oh, okay, that's good. All right. Ooh, okay, orange is cute. Not my favorite. Let me just see what the others look like. What does the pink? Adorable. Black. Honestly, I like the black one. It's good. Cyan. Oh, I love cyan. Okay, but cyan will be for the netherwort one, I think. I'll save that. Ooh, I'm not a fan of the light blue. Okay, we'll give you orange. It's not my favorite, but it matches the stall, so that's good. And then you, I already tamed you. You love me. Wait, what color is this? Pink. All right. Well, oh, I didn't try white. Hang on. Oh, white is very Christmassy. So I don't think that's what we want here. We'll give, I don't love the pink for the look of this place, but we're going for colorful. So we'll keep, yeah, that's cute. That's cute. I think just having them match their stalls is adorable. I will have to at some point locate a third llama for this one, but that's kind of dependent on when a wandering trader shows up next and has llamas to spare, because I'm not gonna go out hunting for llamas. They have to come to me. That's how we get llamas around here. Now, one thing else I'm gonna do for them is I'm gonna give them names. Now, someone in the comments of my last episode when I asked for name ideas suggested the name Rainbow, and obviously that was just when I had one llama. Ideally, we're gonna have 3. So I'm thinking we could name the 2 we have right now Rain and Bow, because that's adorable, Rainbow, but that doesn't divide into 3 very well. So I'm gonna name these 2 Rain and Bow, but if you have ideas for what the third name can be, once we get the third llama, I need something that goes with Rainbow, but obviously isn't Rain or Bow. So let me know if you have ideas. Okay, I think the pink one should be named Bow because it's like cute and the pink one is very cute. You're Bow. Hi, Bow. Adorable. And you'll be Rain. Rain. Nice. I forget if I've mentioned this in some of my more recent episodes, but in case anyone is wondering when I'm going to be updating to 1.20, hopefully soon, but it does require a lot of updating the various mods I use, which obviously this is not a modded single player world, but I use Replay Mod, I use Optifine, and I kind of need to, I mean, I think they're updated now, but I do have to actually get those all set up again and sort through everything, make sure everything is functioning, and that takes a little bit of time to get set up. So I definitely want to update as soon as I can, but it is dependent on when I have time to actually set it all up. So, I would say expect it within the next couple of episodes. I can't guarantee that it'll be the next one necessarily, but I'm aiming for soon. Just don't hold your breath. It could take a little bit of time. But unfortunately, that is all I have time for in this episode. We didn't do a ton of crazy stuff like the last one, but we got a nice building, nice little area set up here for our skeleton farm. I've got a lot of bones and arrows being collected down there, which is going to be super convenient, especially if I ever need to make some sort of automatic farm that requires bone meal, or once my infinity bow breaks, I will probably be going back to using a mending bow. So it's going to be very handy having access to all of these arrows and everything I need. I want to thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to leave a like, leave a comment. It really helps out my channel, and it just, you know, it makes me happy to see that you guys are watching and enjoying. And I will see you guys all in the next one. Goodbye!